really well. So I have to unpack my backpack, so I thought I would just do it while going live. Yeah, because going live is always fun. It's one of my favorite things to do. Oh, I have the sleeping mask. Sleeping masks are so important, by the way. They are vital for me because I don't know about you, but if I don't have a sleeping mask on, I cannot go to sleep. And it's a major problem because I have to have it completely dark. So that's like always really important. Oh, hey, how are you? Thank you for joining. Oh, and then I don't know where I need to put this, but this is my unicorn. This was for Pretend, which was really fun. I did the song Pretend, and because it was called Pretend, I thought it would be cute if I did a unicorn theme because, it's pretend. Oh, I should put it over here next to my boombox. That'll look cute. It'll be like a display, right? Oh, hi. Thank you for joining. Hope you're all having a great Monday. Sorry, my hair looks crazy. Just ignore it. Oh, and then, why is there only one glove in here? That's really weird. There's only one pink glove. That's strange. I apologize. Let's just put that back in there. Oh my gosh, my pink headband. I've been looking for this everywhere. Do you like the Twilight movies? I've actually never seen the Twilight movies, but they seem really cool. And I know, is that the one with Rob Patterson and Kristen Stewart? They all seem really cool. Oh, hi. Good morning from Tasmania. Oh, that's so cool. I'll be glad to hold you till you fall asleep. I cannot go to sleep. Just saying, it takes me a long time to go to sleep. Once I go to sleep, I'm out like a light, but it takes me a while to get there. Oh yeah, and then these are these glasses. I haven't worn these in a while I sing. I need to wear them again. Because look, they either blink like this really fast, blink slow, well, not that slow, or they can just light. Your voice is so soothing. Oh, thank you. I like your headband. Oh, thank you. Thank you for being so sweet. Do you like Dixie D'Amelio's music? The only song I've heard from her is Be Happy. I haven't listened to her other songs, but I really like Be Happy. I think it's true. Good message. It's true. Oh my gosh, I have my princess crown still in here. That's crazy. I miss it. I miss it. It makes me feel like Trust a Boy. You know? Oh, what time is it? For me, it's 3 o'clock. I'm not sure what time it is for you. Oh, and then these are more glasses. I'm really into sunglasses. If you can't tell, I'm very into sunglasses, accessories, and I'm also very into pink. So, yeah. Thank you so much for answering anytime. Oops_Iona. Did I say that right? Hopefully I did. Oh, you're from Cambridge. I'm really into sunglasses. I am too. And here's the thing, they're very important because you need to protect your eyes because, eyes are important. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is by far pink. Like, by far, I'm obsessed with pink. Although I think there's a reason for every color in the rainbow. So I like black a lot too, and then I like every other color. Or just a glitter. I mean, glitter's not really a color, but like if you have pink glitter or gold glitter, black glitter, white glitter. I could talk about glitter forever if you can't tell. But anyways, oh yeah, and then I have this. I haven't used this in a while in lives, but I need to start using it again because it's a sound machine and it has the best sounds. There's the applause. Oh, shout out to you, Abraham Delga 35. Thank you for being so sweet. Hello from Canada. Oh, that's so cool. I've never been to Canada, but I've always wanted to go because it seems like such a cool place, especially Vancouver. Seems really nice and awesome. I don't know where you are from in Canada. What's your favorite food? Honestly, probably like yogurt or ice cream, probably, I would say. I love your music. Thank you so much, Moon Fairy Lab. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being so sweet. Oh, hello from Australia. Oh my gosh, I love Australia. I want to go to Australia so bad. Hello from Chicago. Oh, Chicago's so iconic. I actually went there once, although I was only there on a layover for a flight, so I wasn't like really there, but I was technically on the land, so I think that counts. counts. Some people don't think it counts, but I do. I am currently modeling in Korea right now. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. You go. Good for you. That's amazing. I love it. Hello from Florida. Oh, I love Florida. I went to Florida once. It was one of the best trips I'd ever been on. And it was just like such a beautiful place. Hello from Belgium. Oh my gosh, I love Belgium. If you can't tell, I basically love everywhere. Hello from Jersey, even though it's not fancy. Jersey is so cool. I've heard amazing things about New Jersey, and I think it's really cool to live in New Jersey because especially you're so close to New York City and like New York, which is so cool, but you're not like in the city because I don't know about you, but sometimes like being in the city can be a little too much and a little overwhelming, but you still have access to this city. I like your singing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you listening and being super, super kind. But you're not like in the city because I don't know about you. Yeah. I don't think I would ever want to like live in a really big city, like in the middle of it. I feel like you want to live outside of the city. I don't know. Oh, and then here's crickets. We have all the sound effects. Have you ever been to the UK? I haven't been to the UK. I've actually never been outside the US, which I would love to one day go outside the US, obviously, like when it's safe and COVID's over and everything like that. But UK is like probably the number one place that I would want to go because it just seems so cool and everybody seems so awesome there. The best accent. I just love it. Me either. LOL. I get anxious in the city. Yeah, there's so many people. It's so busy. It's crazy. Because sometimes crowds can be a little too much. You're the best friend. Aw, you're the best friend. I love you so much. Thank you for being so sweet. Hello from Canada. Again, very cool. I love Canada. And your voice is amazing. Aw, thank you for being so sweet. I really appreciate it. Have you ever been to Hawaii? I actually have been to Hawaii. And it's really cool. I like it. I will say it does rain a lot there, but it is really cool. I can't believe there are people who live in Hawaii. Like I just feel like that's the life to be living in Hawaii. Like goals. Good for you. It's raining right now. Oh, it's raining where you are? It's not raining where I am. It hasn't rained in a long time, to be honest. See, I'm not a big rain person. I don't really like it when it rains. Well, here's the thing. Okay, so I know this sounds weird, but I like cold rain, like if it's the winter and it rains, but I don't like it when it rains in the summer because then it's kind of humid and then the rain gets kind of like sticky and steamy and then it's kind of gross. Does that make sense? I love your jumper. It's so cute. Oh, thank you. It's actually part of my merch and it says I know better in the back, which is cool because if you don't know, it's a song. It was like the first song that I put out. I love sunshine. Oh, thank you. Well, why did I say thank you? But I just love sunshine too. Sunshine is the best weather. It's amazing. Hello, Fabini. Did your anxiety make you think you're allergic to foods? Because that has made me think that too. It's actually not because, see, basically what happened is I really wanted to eat. I had a really bad ED, and then I kind of mentally got over it. And I was like really ready to eat, and then once I started eating, it was really bad. And then also I had really bad allergies too, and so I was just literally intolerant to everything because I had a lot of allergies, and then plus refeeding on top of that, and there was just like a lot of stuff going on. And so then I got monitored in the hospital, and that made it a lot better. And still I have trouble eating some stuff, and there's some stuff that I wish I could eat that I can't, which is really sad. But every day's a process, and it's just kind of about learning what works for your body. And then I think coming back home, I realized the mental component of the ED is still there, so I have to be mindful of that as well. But I'm so motivated and really happy where I am, and just I really think that gaining weight was such a blessing because I have so much more energy, and it's I didn't realize how I didn't I look back and I'm like, how did I live? You know what I mean? Like, how was I even getting through the days where now I have so much more energy and it's so much like easier to do a bunch of stuff and get through the day. So that's amazing. And it's like, it makes you never want to go back. So it's very, very motivating to just like push through it and do a good job and keep going, you know? Oh, and then we just have two more sounds. That and a boo, which is sad. Is your merch still available? Yes, all my merch is available. It's on my website at Caroline's dash music. Eat a lot of fruit. See, I wish I could, but it's really sad because I have oral allergy syndrome, so I'm allergic to most fruits, and I can only like eat certain type of fruits certain type of ways, because basically I can't have them raw, or I'll have to like peel them or boil certain foods or heat certain foods, but then it like takes so long, so it gets really annoying. So, but I love fruit because it's really good. You seem to be in a great headspace. Oh, thank you. Thank you for being so sweet and so kind. I really appreciate it. We're all cheering you on your recovery. Thank you. Thank you so much for being so kind and supportive. I really appreciate it. I'm so proud of how much you've accomplished. Oh, thank you. I'm proud of what you've accomplished because you're amazing. Because we've all accomplished a lot. I just think like I have so much respect for everybody because I think just in life, all of us go through ups and downs and all of us have been through so many struggles. But somehow, all of us are still here and doing a great job. So we should all give ourselves a pat on the back. You know what I mean? You're looking so healthy. Oh, thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for being so kind. Hi from Romania. Oh my gosh, Romania is like such a cool country. I've never been there. Do you only gain weight now or is it back and forth? I don't really know. Well, I mean, weight always, I feel like, fluctuates based on like what you eat and stuff like that. But I don't want to like share my weight or anything because I think that can be very triggering. But I think it's just, I don't think I'm ever losing. I think just either maintaining or gain. So that's good. Hi from Poland. Hi. Because it really got to the point like a month ago, 2 months ago, where I really did want to gain, but I just like really didn't know how. And it was just like a really intense, crazy thing where like I was trying, but it was not working. So I really had to go to the hospital and be like monitored and learn how to eat and what to eat. So, and be on the tube. Tube really helped a lot. I appreciate your positivity. Oh, thank you. I think being positive is so important, and being positive is a struggle. And it's like, I never want to be like a toxic positivity type of person where it just seems like I'm positive all the time, because that can be really annoying, because I'm definitely not positive all the time. But I think it's always good, like whenever you feel yourself getting negative, to like take a step back and be like, well, what am I grateful for? Like, what do I have? Is this that big a deal? Am I putting things out of perspective and just figure out like how to be positive? Thank you for not sharing your weight. Yeah, I think that's so important. So important because weight is so different for everybody too. And being open and honest about your situation. Thank you. Thank you for being so kind. I really appreciate it. Your spirit is amazing. Oh, that's so nice. You have an amazing spirit. Everybody here has an amazing spirit because I feel like everybody has been so supportive and so kind. But by the way, let me know if I post about it too much, because I don't want to be like annoying about it and post about it too much. But I think it is just like a big part of my life. So it like comes out and when I post a lot, because it's just like, you live it every day. But so please definitely let me know if I do it too much. Do you have a dream? Honestly, my dream is just like being able to make more music. I would like love to be able to put out a double album and just put out as much music as possible. Also, being able to perform again would definitely be a dream, because before COVID, I was doing like really fun performances and it was like awesome. But then, COVID, and obviously I take COVID very seriously and like want everything to be safe, but I love, love, love performing. You're brave to be so open. Oh, thank you. That's super sweet. I think it helps to be open about everything because I think a lot of us like hold on to a lot of stuff and live in shame and have like a lot of shameful things. But then it's like when you let it go, you kind of realize that other people get it. Everybody's going through their struggles. Like nobody's really judging you because they've been through hard times too. And if they are judging you, it's just like their insecurity and their problem. So like it's not something to have to worry about too much. Do you have if that makes sense, hopefully it does. Do you have a favorite TV show? I would say my favorite TV show is 100% Glee. Um, but I like all the other ones. The reason why I like Glee is because I love all of the music in it, and I just love the acting, and I think it's funny. And then also Reba, for sure. Do you have any pets? I don't have any pets, but I wish I did. Can you share what you eat in a day if it doesn't trigger you? Well, right now I don't like have like a schedule of what I eat in a day because it's like I eat differently every day. So it kind of depends on the day, for sure. But I definitely don't want to trigger anybody because I think everybody's calorie counts are so different and everybody's needs for calories count. And it obviously depends on the time because I'm currently like really in recovery. So it's like I am eating a lot more now because it's like I'm starving from all that starvation. You know what I mean? And obviously trying to gain and everything. Do you think being on social media affects you? I don't think it affects me. Honestly, if anything, it really helps me because it like helps me to be positive and like stay on the right track and just like I just think it helps me a lot. And because music is so like my passion and my favorite thing to do in the world, and whenever I do that, I'm happy. And so it's like, like you need to do what makes you happy because that's going to keep you on the right track. So it's like if like drawing calms you, it's like really good to draw. And for me, like singing and making TikToks like calms me, and writing songs calms me so much. And even being able to like talk to people is really nice. And it's really nice to not feel alone because I think especially like throughout the last like couple years, I felt like super alone and like nobody's really like understood what I've been through. But then like going on TikTok, I feel like every time I post something or I'm open about something, there's somebody else dealing with the exact same thing. And like I'd never heard of people going through the same thing. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not alone. So like that helps me a lot. And then I hope it helps other people so they don't feel like they're alone because you realize like nobody's alone. Like whatever you've been through, somebody else like has been through it too and like gets it. And also a lot of people on TikTok give really good advice. Like really. And it's like social media is a gift, and I think it's also about like you have to kind of push yourself a little bit because it's like we all like with mental health and just I think everybody in general has certain triggers, but it's like you kind of have to face those triggers and face those fears to be able to get over it. And so I feel like I'm at a place now where like I'm ready to like face the triggers. So I think part of it is also like not running away from social media or like trying to make the world fit my issues, but instead like learning how to coexist in the world and like deal with my certain triggers and get stronger every day because that's how I want to live, and that way we can like live life to the fullest. What is your favorite song or a song that you've done that you love? I love the song I love This One's for the Girls by Martina McBride. It's a very random one but I love it. I also love Kanye West's Worship album. That song's just so beautiful. Stronger by Britney Spears. I Will Survive, Gloria Gaynor. Survivor, Destiny's Child. I really like positive uplifting songs. And then I also like the confidence boosting songs, like the Beyonce songs where you listen to them and you just like feel good, like Single Ladies. Do you like Melanie Martinez? Yes, I'm obsessed. I went through such a crazy Melanie Martinez phase. Like I forgot when, probably like last November, where I would listen to her every day, and like I watched the K12 like visual album, and it was like so amazing because I love it when artists do stuff like that, and it's like a whole movie of their album, or it's just like you really can feel like the artisticness in the album, and like it's not just a song that says nothing. It's like there's really a story behind the song, because I love that. It just makes it so special, I think, personally. So I think that's really cool. Can you sing Cherish? Oh my gosh, I love that word. One. Cherish the thought of always having you here by my side. Oh baby, I cherish the strength. You got the power to make me feel good. Oh baby, I love your song Simple, just had it on repeat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Do you ever wish to become a well-known artist? Well, I mean, of course I do. I think like anybody who sings does, because it's like you want people to listen to your music when like you put your heart and soul into a song, you know? You want like everybody to hear it. But I think it's really important to not be too obsessed with it or be obsessed with numbers, because I think if you get too caught up in like how many followers you have or how many streams you have on a song, I think it can be so toxic. And like, especially if you end up comparing yourself to other people, like, I think it can just put you in the worst mental space ever. So I think it's just about like making music you love, putting it out there, hoping it helps people, and just like letting the world do its thing and be like, if people love it, amazing, awesome. And if they don't like it, don't take it personally, because music is very subjective. You know what I mean? So I think it's important to just like let it be and just like let it work out if it's supposed to work out, and work hard, of course. And then also just try to keep getting better. So it's just like writing songs every day and hoping every song gets better. That's always my goal, you know? I want every song I put out to hopefully be better than the last one, you know? And just be lyrically better and just catchier, because who doesn't want to make good music? And just music is awesome. And writing music is so fun. And recording music is so fun. Do you like Ariana Grande? Yes. I think she's so cool. I think she's super talented, and I think she has amazing fashion sense, like, for sure. You look so healthy and you're so strong. Thank you. I really appreciate it. That's super, super kind of you. And just thank you so much for all your kindness. Honestly, everybody's kindness has been so overwhelming. It's been like shocking how many people have been so nice. Because honestly, I'm used to people being mean. So it's it's like so nice to see people like being so kind. And you are all so strong. And just like all your kindness, like everybody who's been so kind, I just like want you to know like how beautiful you are. Because it's just like to spread kindness out into the world. I think that's like the best thing you can do in life, is just like spreading love and spreading kindness. So like just you spreading love and kindness, I really appreciate it and think it's like really, really powerful. Who or what inspired you to do music? Well, I did a lot of choirs when I was younger, and so I was always like obsessed with music, and I just always wanted to do it, and just was always writing music. And I was writing so many songs, and like I love like I hope this doesn't sound cocky, but I was writing songs and like loving the songs that I was writing, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this song, I love this song. And I was like, I want to make this a real song. Like I just want to record this and like have it so much. And so then that's kind of how I got inspired, where I was just like, I need to make songs, because making songs is really fun, and just singing is fun, because I think singing is such like a freeing thing where you just kind of let it go and you're like, oh, and so it's like you're in a bad mood and you just sing it out. And it's like music is how I just like process a lot of my emotions. So like if I'm sad, you know, you listen to a sad song. If you're happy, you listen to a happy song. Or you can be in a really sad mood and listen to an encouraging song, and then suddenly you're in a good mood, which is awesome. I mean, music is therapy. Even when I was in the hospital, that was like how I came back to life, was just like listening to music, and it like helped me remember everything. Or I would listen to inspirational music and it would like get me in a good mood. It would keep me positive. It was just like so helpful for me. Thoughts on the Delta variant? Honestly, I think the Delta variant is so scary, and I really hope that like things get calmed down. I haven't gotten the vaccine yet, but I think I will soon for sure. And I just really hope that it doesn't go crazy and that the cases get calmed down. It was crazy because when I was in the hospital, I was actually in a place that was originally the COVID unit. And so, like, all the nurses and doctors had like COVID ICU on. And so I was like, oh my gosh, like I was so scared that I was going to get COVID. Like, but luckily they tested me every day and I was fine, thank goodness. And so I just hope that everybody stays safe. And I just hope like nobody else gets it, and that we're all don't get the vaccine. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared to get the vaccine because a couple years ago I got allergy shots, like for allergies, and I had a really bad reaction and I had to stop taking them. So like I'm really scared that I'm gonna have a bad reaction to the vaccine. But I do feel like, to live, it's like something I need to do. But definitely I wanna like be careful and also talk to a doctor about it. I talked to a nurse about it the other day and they were like about getting the vaccine and they were saying like just try to get healthier first and like get up to full strength and then I probably can get it and will hopefully be fine. I wouldn't get it because there's not enough research. It's true. You do want the research. See, I would get the Pfizer and not the Johnson and Johnson because no offense to Johnson and Johnson, I just heard that it can cause blood clots. And see, I have a lot of vein issues, and like even when I was in the hospital, they had to do like ultrasounds and everything to make sure that I didn't have blood clots because I was at like a really increased risk for them. So like that really scares me because we don't want any blood shots. Not blood shots. Sorry, I was thinking like shot vaccine and then blood clots. Blood clots. We don't want that for sure. Um, that's the other reason to recover. Yes, that's definitely extremely motivating just to get to full strength. Because I remember even like being really sick with COVID going on and just like not being in a good place physically, being like, oh my gosh, if I got COVID, like that would definitely kill me. So I try to be very, very safe and very cautious for sure. I had Pfizer and had no issues. I've heard really good things about Pfizer. I have. So again, I think it's good and hopefully I'll be good. I'll just like check with the doctor and make sure everything's good. How is your road to health going? It's going well. I'm doing better every day. It's really cool because I have a lot more energy and I can move a lot more. I still do get like winded kind of easily, but I can dance kind of. So that's cool. My legs still have a little bit of issues, but like I would say from here up, I'm like totally good. So that's awesome. So Pfizer vaccine was totally fine. Yeah, I've heard really good things about Pfizer, like really good things. What's your favorite candy? I would say my favorite candy is probably either Reese's or Kit Kats for sure. Although I always have to have the dark chocolate instead of the milk chocolate because whenever I have milk chocolate, it hurts my teeth. Is that weird? Like, does that happen to anybody else where when you have milk chocolate, it just like hurts your teeth so bad? Or is that just me? I I really hope that it's not just me. What do you think triggered your ED? Was it something somebody said? I wouldn't say it was something anybody said. I think it was a long time coming and like a really slow process and like somewhat like my whole entire life. And then I also, yeah, I think it was just like a long process. And I think it was a combination of a lot of things. And then it just like slowly getting worse over time, if that makes sense. Do you have a weight gain goal? Yes, the doctor gave me a goal. I'm not going to share it because, I don't want to trigger anybody or anything like that. And I just think sometimes it's just good to keep your weight to yourself because everybody's weight is different. And, people can get so obsessed with weight and be like, I have to be this weight, I have to be this weight. But at the end of the day, it's just a number, and like doesn't really matter that much. What really matters is just like being healthy. But yes, the doctors did give me a weight which I'm following. Who's your favorite singer? My favorite singer is probably Madonna or Taylor Swift or Britney Spears or Lady Gaga. What's your favorite Taylor Swift song? That's so hard. I love anything on Fearless. I love all of her songs because I really like her old stuff and her old country stuff a lot. But I also do like her new stuff, and like Reputation was an awesome album. Reputation was amazing, and I love like The Best Day and Our Song. Even 15, like that's such a sweet song, and that's such a good message too. I just love it. I have 100% chocolate. Oh, it has no sugar added, so good for your teeth. That's nice, because like it can really hurt your teeth. It can really hurt you. Although you have to be strong to be able to have 100% dark chocolate. Like it's like coffee. It is intense. It is so intense. What is your favorite Bible verse that helps you get through anxiety and hard days? I would say I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me is a huge help. I also really love like be still and know that I am God. I think that helps. And then also meditating on the word, that helps. And then also like put all your anxiety on God, that helps a lot. And so then that way I'll just kind of pray when I'm anxious and be like, I don't know why I'm so anxious or why I'm feeling this way, but just like please help me to sort through my emotions and have a better day, or just like be able to change the day, because I think sometimes we can start to have a bad day and just be like, this is a bad day. But the thing is, a day is 24 hours. So if it's noon and you've had a bad day so far, the rest of the day doesn't have to be bad. You know, you can switch it and make the rest of the day a good day, because life is too short, you know? It's way too short. The Best Day is one of her sweetest songs ever. I know, I love the lyrics. It's so good. Do you like One Direction? I do. I love One Direction. It was so weird because it's like I didn't really know much about them and didn't really listen to their music when they were a band together. And then suddenly when they broke up, I loved them and thought they were absolutely amazing. Your speaking voice is lovely too. Oh, thank you for being so sweet. Love your songs. Do you write your own lyrics and music? I do. I love it. I love writing music. It's like just so therapeutic, and it's just such a cool way to like express yourself and kind of understand what you're going through. If you make an album, what would you name it? I have like 10 album names. I don't want to share them because I don't want anyone to steal my idea. Although I don't think anybody would. But I would want it to be a surprise. But I have a couple album like concepts in mind that I think would be really, really cool. What instruments do you play? I play a lot of piano. Who was there for you through your ED? Honestly, EDs are very lonely, so it was kind of more something I kept to myself because it's very isolating and lonely. So it wasn't really something that I like talked about or told anybody, if that makes sense. I love your necklace. Oh, thank you. It's a cross necklace. It's my favorite, for sure. It's definitely my favorite. Why do your allergies affect your weight? Well, luckily they're not anymore because I'm on medicine, but I think it was affecting me because it was like, also at the time it was a mix of being allergic to a lot of foods and having reactions to everything, oral allergy syndrome, and then also refeeding syndrome and having intolerances and not knowing how to deal with food because I hadn't eaten in so long. So it was just everything that I ate would really affect me. And then also I had this really bad dysphagia at the time. So I just could not chew and I could not swallow a solid food like for my life, which was such an issue. But luckily we were able to work through that in the hospital, and it was like really painful at first. Like it was crazy, but luckily the dysphagia is totally gone, which is so awesome, and which is like the biggest blessing ever. What's refeeding syndrome? It's kind of it's kind of, it's hard to explain, but it's like when you've starved yourself so long that your body is like so used to not having any food. So it's like then when you have food, like your body knows how to handle it and just like acts really weird and goes through a lot of pain and like, yeah, and swelling and bloating and nausea, and it's really scary. It can cause like heart failure, kidney failure, liver failure. That was why I had to be like monitored for so long and was on a heart monitor, like, and just like so much medical stuff. But like, thank goodness I'm okay. And like, I'm so lucky that I'm okay, and just like so lucky. Like, it's definitely a miracle. And like, thank God. God helped a lot. I love your video. Can you make like an ASMR video? Oh, I did that a couple months ago, but I could definitely do it again because ASMR is fun. And thank you. A lot of people say I have an ASMR voice, which is really nice of you. So thank you. I've always had like, yeah, kind of soft speaking voice, which I don't know why, but yeah. Anyways, I have to go, but thank you so much for joining. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful Monday and have a really positive week. And remember, even if your day hasn't gone well so far, that doesn't mean that you have to have a bad week. You can always turn things around and just try to look on the positive side. My name's Caroline too. Oh my gosh, twins! I love meeting named twins. See, some people are very mean and don't like meeting people who have the same name as them because they're like, that's my name, not your name. But I'm not like that. I love meeting people who have the same name as me. I think it's really fun. It's really cool. It's like, oh my gosh, we have the same name. That was random. Anyways, I have to go. But I love you. Bye. Have a great day. And bye, YouTube.